My friends, today we complete the most remarkable comeback the Champions League has ever seen. If you want to help us in this, then drop a like on today's video. It takes a few seconds and it really does help in pushing the videos out to new viewers and helping the channel grow. Here's to an awesome 2023 together. I want to say a huge thank you for all of the support. As always, if you are new around here and like what you see, hit that subscribe button down below. Activate the notification bell to make sure you never miss an upload. And let's take a look at what we have in store for you today in this brand new My Player Career Mode episode. As usual, I hope you're all doing fantastic and having an awesome day. If you missed the previous episode, go back, check it out. Otherwise, I'm about to spoil the result and the reason that we need the most insane Champions League comeback of all time. So let's take a look at the calendar for anyone who did miss it. As I say, check that video. Otherwise, the result is about to be spoilt. You'll remember that we lost 5-1 at Anfield in the first leg, which means we need to go to Italy and score 5 goals to win the game 6-5 on aggregates. I believe we can do it. Hopefully you do as well. It's not the only important game we've got today, though, because we've got 4 matches coming your way. First up is Newcastle in the Premier League. Then it's City in the quarterfinals of the FA Cup, before that tie against Roma, and then a home fixture against Fulham to finish episode number 50. Thanks for all the support in the first 50 episodes. Here's to the next 50 as well. As for the Premier League, we currently sit second, 6 points behind City with 11 games to go. United have a game in hand. If they win that, they'll go a point above us. But I'm not really focused on the Premier League because we had some slip-ups and then I thought there was no chance we'd win it. Since then, City have begun to slip up themselves, but the main focus is on the Champions League and the FA Cup. Few fitness issues ahead of the game against Newcastle, so I probably won't play all 90 minutes of this one, knowing that we've got City and the FA Cup to come. We did switch to play right wing as well in the last video for the back end of it. The 2 games against Leeds we played in this position. We won both of those, but we had Alisson to thank for that. So we'll see how we get on today in that right wing spot. Gerhard up front in place of Salah as Salah drops to the bench again. Beck starting at left back still though, because the transfer window, we lost some key players and didn't reinvest the money that we got for the sales of Tchouaméni and Dest. Slight change in the slider settings as well, following a comment from Daniel who gave me some info on how it works affecting my team and the opposition team. So thank you for that, Daniel. As you see, we've gone with position marking 55 on the user side. We had this at 65, I believe, in the last video. We also had the run frequency at 60, but I've put that back down to 50. And on the CPU side, everything is back at the default 50. So we'll see how this goes. We'll run with this for today, see if we can defend better. There's also been some comments recently asking me about my camera settings. So here are the camera settings. I go with classic when I'm playing single player and the exact same for when I'm playing my player. So for anyone wondering, that's my camera settings. Occupying this wide area, found by Gerhard, lovely ball. And we've got a couple of options arriving in the box. One of those being Luis Alberto, and Liverpool lead. The fortune of the bounce for Luis Alberto, but it will be taken clinically by him. And Liverpool have the breakthrough after a matter of minutes here at Anfield. And you sense that if we are to complete that comeback today, we need positive mindset. We need momentum going into that Champions League game. So victories will help us achieve that, especially if we knock out Man City in the quarterfinals of the FA Cup along the way. Lovely finish, Luis Alberto. More of that, please. Klopp loving it. Isaac inside to Lo Celso. And Buendia's through. No offside flag. Emi Buendia finishes at the near post. Liverpool 1, Newcastle 1. There was appeals for an offside flag that never came. And Buendia, when he's bearing down on goal, has Alisson to beat, which isn't an easy task. But he has done it. And you see again, Buendia, the angle's against him, you know, but got to say, for all the credit I've given Alisson recently, that's not the best goalkeeping in the world. I said I didn't want to have to play all 90 minutes here, knowing we've got City coming up, but the scoreline at 1-1 might mean I have to stay on the pitch for a bit longer than I was hoping. Dalot picks the pocket here of Jurrien Timber as he was trying to carry the ball out for Liverpool. Lo Celso, what a ball that is! What a ball from Giovanni Lo Celso! Anderson slots home. Liverpool 1, Newcastle 2. Look at my reaction on that far side. My hands in my face. Not really sure what's going on, but defensively, it's not seeming to matter, which is an interesting thing as well, because you lovely people have been saying that defending is just not as good this year, which I am seeing on a regular occasion. And Anderson will slot home. Liverpool from 1-0 up, a 2-1 down in the game. Second half underway. Liverpool need to try and get back a little bit of momentum that we were playing with in the opening 10 or 15 minutes, because since then it's been all Newcastle. Buendia, centre of the park, trying to find his way out to this left-hand side, which will stop the pass out to Lewis, but he finds the ball forward anyway. And again, Liverpool's defence go walkabouts, and Alisson has to make the save. It's just all too easy for Newcastle. How is it that they had so much space to work with there as we're away from a challenge, and we've been given space ourselves now to drive into? Newcastle still continue to back away. Here is Gelhardt, and that's 2-2. Game back on. From a moment where Newcastle could have found the game winner, we have gone up the other end, and Joe Gelhardt smashes into the top corner. It's 2-2 here at Anfield. And you can see that little bit of a run. We just needed him to make it. It's just taken a little bit too long for him to actually commit to that run. And then when he does, simple ball around the corner. Eddie Howe's not happy. Wonderful finish from Joe Gelhardt. Isak gone a long way here. Alexander-Arnold's close to him. Finds the ball to Anderson. Nice attempted ball through, but Newcastle trying to create the chance to put them back in front, give the ball away, and now there's an opportunity on the break for Liverpool. Kamara's ball towards my feet. But I mean, where's the runs into the box? We're going to have to hold on to the ball, aren't we? And just wait for support to arrive, which now does in the form of Alexander-Arnold. Fabinho, Kamara, brilliant! Oh, brilliant! Liverpool 3, Newcastle 2! What a move! It looked originally like the chance had gone when we got down the right side and you saw no one in the box. I had to hold on to it. But then we still craft something right out of the top drawer. But we know going forward has never been the issue. We know we can score goals. That's not the problem. The problem is defending. And once again, we've conceded another 2 here today. Fortunately, from 2-1 down, though, we're leading the game 3-2. And that is going to be the end of my game, because I'm now substituted for Rafinha. We've one mind on the cup tie against City. 15 to play. Will Liverpool hold on to this? Diaz, Salah, he's got the run through of Alberto, off the post. That would have been it. That would have been Liverpool's 3 points. Luis Alberto's effort, cannons back off the post, and now Newcastle looking for a breakaway themselves. Thiago with a great ball down the line for Lo Celso. I've got no idea what formation they're playing, but they've got Lo Celso sort of playing up front. Lewis is now up front as well. So Newcastle free kick deep in their own half with 2 minutes to play. It goes forward. Isak wins the header. Buendia now has it, but they're running out of time. They've got to try and create. Seconds remain. Forward the ball goes. Isak, great hold-up play. Gnabry, back to Thiago. That's full time. Close game, but Liverpool pick up the victory. 3-2 the score here at Anfield. On to City in the quarterfinals of the FA Cup we go. City played the day after us, so we'll know in a moment what happened. I believe it was a Manchester derby, the game that they were involved in. So we'll see if they've dropped more points, because if they have, it means we're 3 behind them in the Premier League now. The standings shows us the FA Cup, which we know is against City anyway, but we'll have a quick look at the Premier League, see what the result was. And I thought for a second that they have dropped points. United's victory, a 2-1 win, means we're 3 behind them with 10 Premier League matches to go. Although, United's game in hand means they could go to 58 themselves. This title race is not over, ladies and gentlemen. But who's going to win it at the end? I've seen some comments recently asking me to change our number to number 10. I was waiting until next season to do it, but as we've got some important games today, I've gone ahead and I've changed my number. We are now wearing the number 10 here at Liverpool. I'm hoping that gives us some luck ahead of the must-win games we've got. The first of which is right here, City in the FA Cup quarterfinals. Their team on the left, ours on the right, in our new number 10 shirts. Let's see if it makes us play any better. Camavinga, Haaland, lovely ball across. It's taken 3 minutes, and De Bruyne has already put City in front. Just instantly turned around there. I don't know if you saw that. I was just turned around. I was like, yeah, let's go again, okay? Because, again, we know that scoring goals isn't our issue. Defending them is. And De Bruyne has just shown us exactly why Liverpool are essentially in trouble of not winning anything this season. It's just all too easy. Fabinho, excellent work there to pick up that ball. Now Kamara for Gelhardt, who's tried to get past Ruben Diaz. And I tell you what, that's not convincing from Ederson in the slightest. Alberto's ball! That is, though, as he follows up with another good save. Alberto trying to get us the attack. I said the pass wasn't convincing from Ederson. Well, the save was. as that was Liverpool's moment to immediately equalise. That sets up City to go forward. Camavinga to Foden. Is this 2-0? It is indeed. So slick from Manchester City. And the way we defend, it's punishment. And you know what? I don't want to pinpoint one person. But what I will say is, Serginho Dest after leaving means that Beck has been given the opportunity to play left back. And the attacks are coming through that right-hand side of City. Rodrigo, Camavinga, now Haaland. Again, City having the freedom of the right-hand side of the pitch. Luis Diaz has got to get back and help out Beck because City are just creating down this side constantly. Beck carrying Liverpool forwards. Left-hand side. What can he do, though, as he finds Diaz? Diaz is into the City penalty area. Crossface, a goal for Gelhardt. What a save, Ederson. That's an incredible save. It's a Liverpool corner, which we will take. But that right there was top work from Ederson. Ball into the box. Rodrigo away. Wasn't my finest corner. I was just trying to whip it into a dangerous area. Luis Diaz on the ball for Liverpool. Can we get ourselves something in the way of a goal to maybe pull ourselves back in this game? Beck's delivery towards the back post. We challenge. Away it goes. Fabinho keeps it. Diaz again. We're just trying to make sure there's still a bit of an attack for us. Diaz's effort just wide. I knew that they wanted me to go back, but I had a feeling that Alexander-Arnold was going to win the ball there for us, which is why I didn't. You've got to believe you win it nice and high. I knew Alexander-Arnold was going to win that ball. I waited around for the pass. It's 2-1. The game was telling me to go back and track the run. I don't know why. I knew Alexander-Arnold was going to win it. I had every faith that he would. And then it's about, when he finds that pass, finish it. If I don't finish that, I've got no excuse. I should be coming off the field of play. But it's 2-1, and Liverpool are right back in this. And if I'd have listened to the position thing on the game, we wouldn't have been in that position to score. So, shows you that sometimes you are right in making your own decisions. Don't listen to the game, ladies and gentlemen. What do they know? Rodrigo for City. Is this about to be 3-1? No, over the bar. 30 seconds to go until half-time, and 2-1 at the break is a much better position than I was expecting to be in, because it looked for a time like City would just get their third and then take over essentially in the game. But it is only the single goal that separates the two sides here. Haaland, Rodrigo, City on the right, looking to create their third. Camavinga, intercepted by Paulista, but straight back for Camavinga. Ball into the box. Jurrien Timber, I think, handballed it here when he controlled it onto his arm. And Kevin De Bruyne is not the man you want to see stood over this free kick. But I think City might actually go for a short one here. No, they don't. De Bruyne does take it on. He's at the outside of the post. Alberto finds Diaz, who finds Kamara. Liverpool looking for a breakaway then, following City, nearly finding another goal, as that ball has to get through to Diaz. I should have played it over the top. Sometimes I go over the top and then don't get the pass right, so I thought I have to just play it along the floor this time. Haaland across the face of goal. It's going to be 3. Sometimes I don't like football, and this is one of those moments. If I get that pass right, Diaz is through. I've got to get it right. I've got to get it right. Apologies to all of you out there. That should have been a Liverpool chance. And then from that, we end up conceding our third. And like I say, sometimes when I go over the top, I don't get the pass quite right. So I thought, let me go along the floor this time to make sure that the pass works. Quick 1-2. We're in behind. There's a definite shirt pull, referee. We still score anyway. But look at that. That's outrageous. Ruben Diaz is doing everything he can to try and prevent me finishing that ball. Regardless, it's 3-2, straight back into the game we go. And I was just perplexed as to how we didn't even get an advantage there. City corner, 15 minutes to go. Foden, found by De Bruyne short. I think Liverpool have gone to a 3 at the back formation. I'm not really sure what position I'm supposed to be playing at this moment in time. But Haaland's shot is saved by Alisson. And it's another City corner. This one looks like it's going into the box, though, from De Bruyne. It does. Who's going to get to it? It's Haaland! And it's 4 for City. Why have we got Rafinha marking Haaland? He's always going to win that. Foden, Haaland. Fabinho cuts it out. Liverpool shipping goals once more. 4 conceded here today against City. 2 against Newcastle. That's 6 in 2 games. Fabinho to carry us forwards. Luis Diaz doesn't put any height on the cross. It goes across the face of goal. It's cleared by City, who are 6 minutes away from knocking us out of the FA Cup. Rodrigo now taking them forward. Haaland in the middle, in space. I mean, why we're not marking him, I don't know. Just let him walk then, shall we? City 5, Liverpool 2. That's game over. Haaland's got another. De Bruyne Now Theo Hernandez, forward to Foden. De Bruyne again. City just looking to see out the game here, and they're making it look like a training exercise the way they're knocking the ball around. De Bruyne found, again, the space for Haaland. No, why do we not just mark him? How is it that he just has all this space, just completely free? You could give anybody in the world that sort of space. You could give me that sort of space and I'd score. And I can't score, in terms of real life, by the way. But the one player you don't want to do it to is this man. He's got another. It's 6-2. I wonder what the confidence is saying ahead of this Champions League game now then, because we've conceded 6 here. Haaland's just pulled up at the worst possible time for City. Full time, FA Cup run ended. Haaland's hat-trick, City advance to the semi-finals. We've already spoke about the importance of this one right here, but it's now time to head into it. The second leg against Roma. 2 lineups on your screen. We need the first goal here tonight. Breakaway's on. Depay. He's away from Beck. This is the danger for Liverpool. And Depay's in! Good save, Alisson! Zagadou is there for Roma. Now Jota holds off the challenge. Sau going for goal, blocked by Timber. Help back forwards! There's no way that has ended up in a goal! Sort yourselves out, Liverpool, seriously! Shot, comes in, it's blocked, but then just don't react. And Diogo Jota, he hits it first time on the volley, maybe catches Alisson by surprise, but it's now 6-1 Roma. I said we had to get that first goal, we haven't got it. Unbelievable. I'd love to say that I've been able to touch the ball, but we've not even had it. And Jota, there's a shirt pull, but he's in on goal. If he makes it another one, it's game. It's game. I was going to wait till the end to talk about this, but for the first time this season, I'm contemplating asking for a transfer. You can't win things if you can't defend, and Liverpool can't defend. But then the problem we have, my friends, is that if it happens, no matter which team you play for, then it doesn't matter who you play for. So if it is a case that every team can't defend this year in career mode, unless you're controlling them, then what are you meant to do? There's very little I can do when that sort of stuff is happening. And like I say, I've barely touched the ball because Liverpool haven't actually had the ball. We've had about 15-20% of possession here tonight so far. Fabinho wins the header. Alberto, well, one straight back by Roma. And we are 1 minute away from half-time. For being honest, when I said it in the last episode about the fact that our trophy hopes could be over within a single episode, this wasn't the game that I thought we would win. I had a feeling maybe we'd get a result against City, but you saw how that went. You're seeing how this is going. 45 minutes to go. Not only have we not yet scored, we've conceded 2. Liverpool change. Rafinha's on for Alberto. Kamara's ball forwards is finding my feet. We're into the penalty area of Roma. Back for Kamara! Yes! 2-1. There's not enough time, I'll say it right now, but 2-1. Kamara's got the goal. And finally, we get the ball out to me on the right-hand side, and something happens. It's been one of the most quiet games I've had, but that's because we haven't had the ball. In any case, good finish from Kamara, and we are able to potentially get at least a result on the night. It won't matter for the outcome of the tie, but I would like a result on the night if possible. Salah's on for Gelhardt. Here is Mo Salah immediately into the action. Trying to go around Kurt Zouma. Intercepted. And now Lafont plays it the way of Zagadou. We're trying to put the press on. And we're the only player in a Liverpool shirt looking lively like we want to win it back. Everyone else is sort of just sat there and saying, yep, let's let them play forwards. And then we'll try and win it. The problem with that is we're not good enough to try and win it. Here's Jota to make it 3-1 Roma. Where's Alisson going? Where is Alisson going? EA, this is the first time I'm actually gonna blame a little bit of scripting. In terms of, there's little like, why is Alisson doing that? Explain it. Where's he off? Look at that. What is he doing? He just basically runs out of the goal and says, there you go, finish it. My player is so broke. Wow. Jota. Depay. Jota waits in the middle. Depay will find him. Without Alisson, it was 4. Terrier into the area. Depay holds his run, and that's 4 for Roma. I'll see you at full time, my friends. To make matters even more funny, the board is currently on the screen. And it's going to be full time here. 4-1 Roma. And Liverpool are out of the Champions League. 9-2 on aggregate. There is the full time whistle. I'm going to use this time now and make a little plea to EA. If by some miracle you're watching this video, please fix my player career mode. From boards remaining on screens when you go out of the menu, it's there again, look, to the AI defense just not making the right decisions, to your team passing the ball and forcing the play unnecessarily. There's so much wrong with my player career mode. Result aside, regardless of winning or losing the game, there is so much that needs improving in this mode. A mode that so many people enjoy playing, but not in its current state. And just like that, we are out of every competition apart from the Premier League title race, which I still don't know if we've got a chance. That's the table. Fulham up next. City play Villa, and United have got Brentford, Chelsea, Spurs. So some tough games coming up for the sides around us. Ultimately, though, this is our only hope of a trophy here at Liverpool. So now we have to see how we get on in that one. And I've just realised as well, I have to start on the bench for this game against Fulham. Please do let me know your thoughts on what you think we should do in regards to staying at Liverpool or moving on next season. I wouldn't normally leave after a single year, but it has been a very frustrating season, that has to be said. And the way we've defended today, the way we've defended recently, I don't know if there is the hope of a title or a trophy here. So for now, I'm going to request a transfer. It doesn't mean that it'll get accepted, and it doesn't mean we have to leave, but I'm intrigued to get your thoughts. Let me know what you lovely people think we should do. For the final game of today, we take on Fulham for half an hour as we're on for Gelhard. Carvalho's goal is the difference at this moment in time. Now, we're winning 1-0, so it's clear to see that we were able to actually perform in the game. That is a lovely touch by Diaz. What a touch that was, by the way. We'll play the ball forwards. Niakate is with me as we'll get to the ball first. Away from the challenge of Niakate, pulling it back to the edge of the penalty area for Kamara. To Salah, it's 2. And Liverpool are heading to their 3 points. I was going to say, it'd be very interesting to see, knowing we're 1-0 up, controlling the game, what kind of Liverpool will we see once we do come onto the field of play. And, well, Luis Diaz, brilliant little touch. We go down the left-hand side, pull it across. Kamara finds Salah, 2-0. Liverpool free kick, Salah to deliver into the box. I've pulled out to the edge of the penalty area, knowing that Fulham were probably going to win that. We win the header back in, back down for Kamara. Shot blocked by Niakate. It is a Liverpool corner, which will be delivered by Mohamed Salah as the change comes through. Beck off and Matip on. Salah's delivery towards Alexander-Arnold. Back out. Timber will collect for Liverpool. Now Matip. Oh, that's a nice ball through. Luis Diaz gets himself the goal here to make it 3. And Liverpool, when the pressure isn't on and when there's nothing to play for, look like a quality side. 20 minutes remain. We got the ball over on the right-hand side. Alexander-Arnold into space for Liverpool. Trent allowed forwards. Crosses. Carvalho makes it 4. I'm saying there's nothing to play for because if I convince myself and the team that is the case, I'm hoping it makes us play better. But you can guarantee if we are let back into this title race and somehow regain top spot, we'll probably slip up. How is it 4-0 here, by the way? Maybe I need to start the game on the bench every time. Turns out there is a team worse at defending than us in the Premier League, and that team is Fulham. As Liverpool go forward again, Carvalho, Kamara, off towards Diaz. It's 5-0. Oh, man. I don't even want to celebrate these goals with the fact that the episode has gone the way it has. But at the same time, every goal does mean it's a bit of goal difference that could play a part in the title race, maybe. We'll see. Carvalho finds the ball forwards as Diaz looks like he's on the move on that far side. Luis Diaz inside for Kamara. Kamara goes for goal. It's 6 for Liverpool. Everything they've done has turned to goals today in this one. Richter's ball over the top, searching for Trezor, away by Alexander-Arnold. Seconds left of the game here for Liverpool, who have won it comfortably. Luis Diaz, left-hand side. An opportunity to play it back in the way for Kamara, blocked by Niakate. And that will be that from Anfield. 6-0 victory to finish the episode. As we end the episode today, we sit second in the Premier League, 3 points behind City, 9 games to go. We will give it all we've got to try and win the title. I just can't say whether or not we'll be able to defend well enough to win the title. United still very much in it as well, Chelsea too. But this is our only hopes of a trophy this season after being knocked out of the Carabao Cup, the FA Cup and the Champions League. The FA Cup, City will play Chelsea, Forest against Newcastle. Carabao Cup, of course, we were knocked out in as well. Chelsea went on to win it, so fair play. The team that knocked us out were the team who went on to win it. Well done to Middlesbrough as well for getting to the final. In the Champions League, after we were knocked out by Roma, they will take on Bayern Munich in the quarter-finals. So that is the full draw. Salzburg into the quarters as well. Congratulations to them. And as you see, we are transfer listed, but that does not mean we will leave Liverpool. Please do leave me a comment. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. But yeah, I'll be intrigued to hear what you lovely people think. Until next time, that is going to be the end of today's episode. I hope, even with the results, you've enjoyed it regardless. A huge thank you for all of the support. As I said at the beginning of the video, please do leave it a like if you can. It really does help in pushing the video to new viewers, helping grow the channel and whatnot. Until next time, stay safe, have a great day, have a great evening. If you are new around here, like what you see, hit that subscribe button down below. Look after each other, and I'll see you all again with another video very soon. Adios!